Hi, my name's Katie Harp, and my media intervention proposal is about women and salary negotiations as a way to decrease the gender pay gap. So, the problem is that women often negotiate less often than men, and this is one factor that contributes to the gender pay gap. Women are far less likely to negotiate than men, except for under specific circumstances, such as if it's explicitly stated that wages are negotiable, if other people like coworkers won't know that a woman has negotiated her salary, or if women receive training in negotiation tactics. According to a recent 2023 study from the Pew Research Center, 28% of women asked for higher pay for their last job, but 42% of women said they didn't feel comfortable asking for higher pay. And these stats are worse than the same numbers for men. Additionally, 38% of women versus 31% of men said that after asking for higher pay, they were only given what was initially offered, which means that their negotiation was not successful. What does that mean? This indicates that there is some knowledge already about negotiating, but many women don't feel comfortable doing it, or they're being turned down at a higher rate than men after trying to negotiate. I was actually inspired to choose this idea because I do the social media marketing for a career coach, and I was exposed to helpful negotiation strategies through her work. So, our target audience would be professional females in the age range of 18 to 35 years old, especially those who don't feel comfortable negotiating their salary. And this age range would allow us to reach people earlier in their careers when there's more time to implement these ideas and benefit from future salary negotiation and career advancement, but they could apply to anyone. This proposal was influenced by the social cognitive theory by Albert Bandura, which, according to the Behavioral Change Models website, states that learning occurs in a social context with a dynamic and reciprocal interaction of the person, environment, and behavior. The unique feature of SCT is the emphasis on social influence and its emphasis on external and internal social reinforcement. So, related to this, we can use a social media campaign with an influencer in order to influence women positively to start negotiating their salary while also giving them the practical skills and tactics that they need. So, we could do a social media campaign and create short form video content on sites like Instagram, possibly even TikTok or YouTube Shorts, in order to teach women negotiation skills and also normalize the practice of negotiating for women by having role models acting as positive influencers of behavior and sharing their own successful experiences with negotiation. And these social media platforms tend to attract a relatively younger audience, which is who we are targeting. So, what would we actually create? We can create a video campaign with a series of educational and inspirational short form videos to post on social media that share practical negotiation tips, a demonstration of what a negotiation might look like between a hiring manager and interviewee, reasoning for why it's important for women to negotiate, and success stories of women who have negotiated their salaries. And I also have an example of what one of these videos might look like that's actually from my job. And this video was very successful. It got over 500 likes and it reached almost 14,000 people. The key messages for these videos in our campaign are communicating the idea that salary negotiation is important because it's a way for women to gain more economic resources in our society. Salary negotiation is one factor in decreasing the gender pay gap, and negotiating our salary is doable and doesn't have to be intimidating. So this media proposal is our way to do what we can and do our part, because legislation for gender equity is often slow or non-existent. So our campaign messaging exists to help women advocate for themselves in the meantime in order to decrease the gender pay gap. Thank you.